image in front of you that may be on the screen or on your phone, like I've got in front of me here. You're going to need a pencil, probably a rubber. You might need a ruler or anything that you can use with a straight edge. You might also end up using something round to draw around if you've got some circles, so maybe a cup, bowl, plate, anything that's going to help you with the shapes. Okay, so I've got my A4 piece of paper. I'm going to use the whole space. If you need some more cartridge paper, then in reception at school there is piles of art paper in reception, so you can go and help yourself. Okay, so we're going to focus on shape and proportion. So looking at my image that I've got like a straight line that goes up and these sort of curves here. Okay, if I zoom in, you can see there. Okay, now I'm a bit worried about that angle, whether I'm going to get it right. So what I'm going to do is just put my pencil, okay, place it nearby and try and get the right angle, and then place it at the same angle on my paper and draw it out. And once I've drawn it out, I can go back and check I'm happy with the right angle. Okay, so that actually, zoom out, actually goes all the way to the bottom, and I've got these curved lines as well that I need to do, these sort of curved triangle shapes. So I'm doing it very, very lightly with my pencil. I'm looking at the sort of spacing in between and where each one sort of comes. So this one's a little bit shorter and a little bit sort of narrower than the one above. Okay, so I'm making judgments from the shape that I've already drawn. The next one is a little bit closer to the one in the middle, so I'm going to get that in. Now the next thing I've got is this sort of square, but it's slightly on its side. So again, I'm probably going to use my pencil to check the angles to make sure that I've got it right. Now when you're doing straight lines, you may prefer to use a ruler or just anything with a straight edge really. It might be a book, it might be a diary, it might be a bit of cardboard, anything that helps you get those straight lines really. The next thing I've got down here is like sort of like a semicircle. So a good way to approach circles, if you haven't got anything to draw around, such as a plate or a bowl that's the right size, okay, then if you put your wrist down on the paper, and if you hold it in the place like a compass and move your hand in a curve, okay, you should be able to get the circle or the curved shape. Okay, so I'm looking at mine and it sort of starts about a quarter of the way down the page. Okay, so I've sort of divided it into 4, so I'm using my fractions from maths to help me. Okay, so I'm putting my wrist in one place and then I'm taking the curve, okay, as far as I can, and then moving my wrist again so I can get another curve in there. Okay, so I would then continue to fill in the rest of the shapes, checking the angles, okay, on my phone or on my screen, okay, using a ruler or anything with a straight edge to help me, okay, and using anything that's kind of circular, or having a go myself and using the idea of having your wrist as like a compass. You keep it steady, okay, and you move your hand so you get that curve. Okay, so that's it. Okay, you're gonna do your section and you're going to do it really lightly with your pencil. Have your rubber to hand.